This is Michelle Nagel doing a video for Lesson 10 on the value of work. About 15 years ago, my family and I bought a house on 35 acres in the country that was 100 years old. And our next door neighbors suggested that we should have a housewarming and use real matches because the house was in such terrible condition. We didn't really know how bad it was until we started taking off the siding. When we took the siding off, we discovered that there were no corners at all to the house. So the four corners that should have been supporting the house were non-existent because they had either had dry rot or termites. There also was no foundation under the house because they had originally built it using tree stumps. So there would be cinder blocks along part of it, and then tree stumps for a ways, and then another cinder block, almost as though they had to scrounge for the materials to build the foundation. So we had to raise the house up on jacks so that we could build the foundation under it. It was amazing how straight the house got after we did that. The front part of the house, which was the part that was 100 years old, we were able to salvage, but the back part of the house had been built sometime in the 50s and done very badly. And the floors were enough to make you seasick walking across them, and they had all sorts of insect problems. So we tore that off completely, but while we did that, we also tore off our only bathroom and the kitchen. So for 9 months, we used a porta potty and a hot plate and slept in tents and showered where our kind neighbors would allow us to use their showers. And that's what we did for 9 months. But during that time, our children learned the value of hard work because we did all the work ourselves. And we had a contractor who oversaw what we were doing to make sure that we got it all legally done and according to code, but the actual manual labor was mostly done by our family. As a result of that, our children all know how to build things, repair things, and they can do anything that they need to do in their own homes. So whenever there's something that they want to build, they just go build it. If there's a wall they want to move, they just go move it. They know how to paint and hang wallpaper and put up sheetrock and do the mudding and the plastering. They know how to do all that. And I see that as a tremendous value and a legacy that my husband and I were able to teach our children how to work. When we sold the house, we sold it for approximately 3 times what we had purchased it for, which was a very good investment too.